going on, everyone? It's Rich Lex. Oh my God, we got so much to talk about. Jaclyn Hill might be filing for bankruptcy. Well, Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, allegedly. And I'm going to show you the receipts because there's a lot of it, girl. But you already know. Grab a snack, come on back, because you come here for all the tea all the time. Ain't no scandal I can't handle, girl. Very quickly, I want to say a big thank you to my sponsor, Manscaped. They have a brand new product out right now. I have it right here. Where's it at? Oh, yes, here it is. This is the Body Buffer by Manscaped. You guys stop using the cloths to wash your body. Use the Body Buffer. It will help you exfoliate your skin. Look, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. See all those little ridges in here? And it comes in a package deal. You get the whole entire body wash set. Definitely check it out on manscaped.com. This is really nice. I like that once you do your business with it, you can wash it and use it like again and again. You see that? So definitely check out manscaped.com. I put the link down below. The discount automatically applies at checkout. But look right here. You can hang this in your restroom. I love this. Let me tell you. I am the queen of exfoliating my body. I freaking love it. You guys know, whenever you go and get like a little pedicure, ladies, and you guys know it feels really good when they they get rid of all the dead skin when they do your legs and stuff like that. It's like your whole entire body. Exfoliate your body. I think we exfoliate our face every now and then, but we forget to exfoliate your whole entire body. So stop using that white cloth that's just sitting there collecting bacteria. No. Use the Manscaped Body Buffer. I have you on lock because I have a little package going on right now. I'll put the link down below. The discount automatically applies at checkout. So click it if you're interested. Holidays are around the corner. You already know. Okay, so thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. Let's get on with this drama. Oh, look at this. It's freaking Ursula from Little Mermaid. And she has the Little Mermaid tied up. It's so cool. So let's talk about the recent drama. The gloves are off. The gloves are off. So Forma Brands, now for those of you who are not caught up on the drama.
This is a pretty big news story in the beauty industry today. Forma Brands, the company that owns Morphe, REM Beauty, and Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, is considering Chapter 11 bankruptcy. A lot of the reporting that's been done on this particular subject attributes Forma's decline on the fact that color cosmetics just aren't as popular as they used to be pre-pandemic, and that skincare is more of the focus. But there are plenty of color cosmetics companies that are still thriving. And I'd argue that makeup is having a resurgence right now. While the looks are different, definitely a different style and vibe, makeup is still relevant as ever. I have a theory about Forma's current position, but first let's break down exactly what's going on here. So I think one thing that we need to make clear is that bankruptcy is an option for Forma. It's not for certain. They're thinking about different options in order to strengthen their financial position. As many of you may know, filing for bankruptcy is one way to do that. And right now, according to Reorg Research, Forma is in $600 to $700 million in debt. So they're currently considering all of their options in order to get out of this debt hole that they're currently in. I was actually quoted in this story in the New York Times about Forma and Morphe and what I think went wrong with their particular business. Shout out to Rachel Strugatz. If you're not following her or following her work, you should be. She's always on top of it. One thing I think Forma has missed the mark on is creating products or brands that stand alone without having to have a face attached to them. You can't see this quote, but I basically say what happens when the face of your brand becomes irrelevant. It's why I tell celebrity brands, do not name your brand after the celebrity. Forma acquired a really great company called Lipstick Queen. I was obsessed with their lipsticks. They were really one of the first brands to play with the pH in a product so that it could be color changing. The products and formulations were exquisite. Now Lipstick Queen's website is all but defunct. It just tells you where you can buy it at retailers. They've all but run Playa Beauty into the ground, which used to be a really exciting and interesting hair care brand. They're currently having an endless summer sale where everything is 40% off. I think the cases of Playa and Lipstick Queen reiterate the idea that Forma really needs a face to launch a brand. Although now in a post-2019 world, a face isn't necessarily going to sell the product either. Do y'all remember Bad Habit with Emma Chamberlain? She did not co-found this brand. I think they brought her on as the face and the creative director, but after 2021, she has been wiped from the website. I think it was a one-year deal. And really, when you talk about Morphe and their products, a lot of people were only buying them because people like James Charles, Jeffree Star, and Jaclyn Hill were working with them and talking about them nonstop. I think another big hurdle Forma has is that now they're linked indefinitely to influencers, which a lot of people don't tend to trust anymore. REM is the only brand I think Forma Forma has really gotten right, from packaging to price point to playful, innovative launches. That being said, Ariana doesn't seem as invested as other celebrity founders, so it makes people take pause. So I want to know, are you surprised by this news?
You might want to watch yesterday's video. It's like a 30-minute long video because Jeffree Star has now chimed in on the situation. So anyways, Forma Brands is a company that owns several other brands underneath it. Forma Brands owns Morphe. Forma Brands owns Jaclyn Cosmetics. Forma Brands owns REM Beauty by Ariana Grande. Forma Brand owns Lipstick Queen. Forma Brands owns a brand called Playa. Forma Brands owns Morphe 2. Is that they own a lot of those brands. Well, apparently, according to a WW magazine, they might be looking at bankruptcy. And I think maybe somebody might buy them out. I don't know. But, you know, the article explains about what's going on. And that's what the rumors are. Started off as little rumors. WWDC, which is Women's Wear Magazine, or Women's Wear Daily, I believe, posted an article. And I was like, oh my gosh. Jeffree Star chimed in yesterday about the situation. You know, when Morphe decided to cut ties with him, look where they're at now, okay? So, you know, Jeffree Star had a lot to say, and I was very interested. I couldn't believe it, what he said about it. But, you know, I think a lot of people were thinking, like, you know, that's good, you know, because how are they going to cut Jeffree Star, but then, you know, not cut this influencer or that influencer? It just seemed very hypocritical. I'm not trying to say that Jeffree Star would have saved this entire brand and all the other brands from bankruptcy, but maybe they could have stayed a little longer. And I do think that the CEO of Forma Brands made the decision to cut ties with Jeffree because, you know, it was a lot of drama. But it doesn't make sense that you would cut one but not the other, you know. And then they made the decision to stop working with influencers and more celebrities. And, you know, I just kind of felt like, girl, yeah, Morphe had it down right. Morphe had the formula. Influencers was where it was at. I'm just saying. But the whole thing was very interesting. Oh my God. And I'm going to read you some more tea because we're going to talk about Jaclyn Hill and all that stuff in a minute. You guys are going to be so shook right now. Do not judge me, and if you do, judge me kindly. I freaking bought something I haven't bought in a long time. They have a holiday collection, and I was like, oh, it looks pretty cute. So this is it right here. I freaking bought MAC Cosmetics. Girl, when's the last time anyone's bought MAC Cosmetics? This is our holiday collection. I have it right here. And girl, it came all scuffed up. Like, why did that even happen? Like, what is going on? So I bought this right here with my own money. I thought the packaging looked really cute, and I think I just fell in love with the color or something. I don't know what I was thinking, girl. Like, I saw the ad, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. I have the blue on right now. This is what the colors are. I like these three right here. Pretty nice. The other one's Born in the House. I just think it's very interesting. It doesn't have that much payout or pigment, but anyways. Follow me on TikTok. I'm TikTok famous now because I put it on my TikTok channel. But not to forget my own palette, the Rich Lux palette right here. Yes! I put the link down below if you guys are interested in the Rich Lux palette as well too. Okay, so let's talk because I feel like we need to talk. That's what we're here for. Jaclyn Hill. So how is all this connected to Jaclyn Hill? Okay, well, let's talk about that because Forma Brands owns Jaclyn Cosmetics, okay? And because they own Jaclyn Cosmetics, if Forma Brand goes under or bankruptcy, then then, you know, Jaclyn Hill's Cosmetics might go under too, not unless Jaclyn Hill buys herself out. But I think I knew this was coming because, you know, I have shot multiple shopping videos. For those who don't know, I have a second channel called Rich Lux Shopping. I have a second channel, I'm gonna say it again, it's called Rich Lux Shopping, and I just shop on there. We found it, Jaclyn, for $7.99 at Marshall's. So we found it, girl, here it is. Jaclyn Cosmetics, Jaclyn is shook, at Marshall's for $7.99. And they were telling me that this was here, but I didn't believe them. I was thinking, no, not my store. My store's not gonna have that. And what do we know? They have it. And it's a lot of Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Louis Vuitton, Gucci. It's me shopping all the time. Well, anyways, on that channel, I found Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Now, not Jaclyn Hill's collab with Morphe. No. I found Jaclyn Hill, like her own Jaclyn Cosmetics, her own brand, was already at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross. And I'm just thinking like, damn, Jaclyn, like you just came out with those bronzers or highlighters and they're already at the Marshalls. What's going on? So that's when I was like, I think there's something going on. And then here we are with this alleged bankruptcy filing. So I just thought that was very interesting. You know, I kind of feel like it's an end of an era. I'm gonna say it right now. I think that it's an end of an era. It would have to be, because I thought I would never see Morphe in this predicament. And you know, back in the day, Morphe, they owned their own gig. It was Morphe. Somewhere along the line, they got bought out. And Linda, the CEO of Morphe, she's very nice. I met her before. She probably doesn't remember me at all, girl, but I met her. She's very nice. You know, at that time, she owned Morphe, and their business was great. And somewhere along the line, they decided to sell, and they probably got billions and billions of dollars for selling Morphe off. And now Linda's probably looking at, you know, new business ventures, and good for her, right? And I think, you know, I hate to say it, but a lot of times people, they start a brand and then they sell it, and they start a brand and then they sell it, and then they start a brand and they sell it off, and they pocket a lot of the money. And there are some brands, and I've seen this with so many. Listen, girl, I've been doing celebrity news and gossip for years. I've seen this with so many CEOs that they start something that's like their baby, and it gets really popular and people love it, and it's their baby, their birth child, this brand. And somebody comes along and offers them billions of dollars, and then they sell it off, and now that CEO is like, well, I mean, like, who am I now as a person? I mean, everything I did was this brand, and I sold it off, and I have all this money now, but now I'm just kind of like, can I strike again? Can I don't know, can I get thunder to strike? You know, a lot of the times, you know, people, they start a brand and it closes, and they start a brand and it closes, or it fails. It's nothing but a flash in a what do you call it? A flash in a pan. And Morphe was a flash in the pan that was successful, you know, and it got bought out. And so can Linda and her business partners do it again with something else, you know? And I think a lot of CEOs are looking like, what's the next big thing? Like, what is going on? Is it NFTs or something like that, you know? But Jaclyn Hill, very interesting that this is happening to her. I didn't know that she was owned by Forma Brands, so I thought she had her own gig there. But you know, REM Beauty, Ariana Grande, is also owned by Forma Brands too. So you know, that it would explain the quality. You know, I'm not saying anything about it. Don't come for me. God forbid you have an opinion. But like, I just often wonder, like, what's going to happen now if Forma Brands files for bankruptcy? Like, what's going to happen to Jaclyn Cosmetics? And is she going to address it? Is she going to say anything in a video as to why that happened? It's very interesting, you know. I do have an idea. I do think that Jeffree Star will come in and buy the whole Forma Brands, and this joking. Can you imagine that? But like, I do think that there will be an investor out there that might want to buy Forma Brands. You know, that could be a whole entire gig, and we will be watching. But it explains why the launches are less and less and less, and I see that a lot of other brands, independent brands, are doing less launches. You know. But anyways, damn, my last girl got fixed. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. I know this is very shocking news to us all. Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, they're filing for bankruptcy. Not necessarily her brand, but I think the company that owns her brand is looking around for something. But I'll put the link down below if you guys want to read the WWD article and everything like that. So very interesting, and thank you so much to my sponsor, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. I'll put the link down below if you guys are interested, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, I love you so much.